Hello, you're watching Miami Television News. I'm Bonnie Meibers.
And I'm Ariel Wiley. Our top story today, 2 bomb threats on Miami's campus left students in a panic before Halloween celebrations. The 2 threats led to the police closing the building and canceling classes. The identity of the person responsible is still unknown, and a reward of up to $1,000 is available for anyone who can give Crime Stoppers more details leading to the arrest of the person.
America is slowly going green. On Election Day, voters in Oregon, Alaska, and Washington, D.C. have legalized recreational marijuana use. Oregon and Alaska have legalized personal possession, manufacturing, and selling marijuana for people 21 and older. Florida also had this issue on the ballot, but it did not pass in the Sunshine State. After a long-awaited midterm election, Butler County has all of its results in. MTN reporter Greta Morris gives us a rundown on what happened on November 4th.
The 2014 midterm elections brought their fair share of surprises this year. In Ohio, John Kasich was elected governor and Mike DeWine attorney general. John Boehner was re-elected to Congress for his 13th term, and Wes Rutherford was elected to Ohio's 51st district of the House. Locally, Roger Reynolds won the race for Butler County Auditor, and Cindy Carpenter was elected commissioner. Nationwide, Republicans have taken majority in both the House and the Senate. This election was also a big one for women. Congress will have 100 female members for the first time in history. Mia Love became the first black female Republican elected to Congress, and Elise Stefanik became the youngest woman to ever serve in Congress at the age of 30. Reporting for Miami Television News, this is Greta Morris.
Well, did you go out and vote the other day?
I did. I sent in my absentee ballot, so I didn't get one of those cool stickers.
Oh no, I saw everybody leaving the Shriver building with a bunch of stickers. So it's good that the weather wasn't keeping everybody away from voting.
Yeah.
Regional college campuses across Ohio are down on enrollment, leaving administrators wondering what's next. Some credit this drop with the improving economy, and some schools have lost 30% of their student population since 2009, when the recession ended. The impact could be more students getting 4-year degrees rather than their associate's degree.
President Hodge recently formed a task force to deal with its own regional campuses, and students have strong opinions about it. MTN reporter Annalise Smith went around Oxford and to Hamilton's campus to find out what is the word on the street.
Today we are asking students about the questions regarding the split between the Miami, Oxford University campuses and the branch campuses. We are asking some students how they feel regarding this issue.
I think for the students at Miami University, that should not be a problem because they earned their spot to be here. They had high test scores, high GPAs, they had extracurricular activities where they were able to be accepted. And for the students who were not able to be accepted for the first time or chose to go to the other school, I feel like they should earn their spot at the real Miami University.
I'm not sure if they're completely separating the branches so that they're like a completely different college, and if that was the case, I feel like that's not fair to the people who are in the process of getting their degrees while it happens, because part of being a regional campus is that it's a regional campus.
I didn't even know that's a thing, but that's pretty sad. I guess they're like our brothers and sisters out there, and sad to see them, go on their own. But hey.
I mean, I don't know much about it. My teacher kind of talked about it a bit, and kind of like on the degree, it says you're off of a Miami branch campus instead of Miami University as a whole. Me personally, I don't agree with it. I don't like it because I feel like it's categorizing us because we are not at Oxford, where it's at a branch school. Frankly, for me, I live 5 minutes away from here. It's a lot easier for me to come here than it is for me to go to Oxford. And I feel like I want to get the Miami education the same way and not be categorized because I go here and not all the way out in Oxford.
They've always been a place where people can go for the first couple years, get their prereqs out of the way, and then come to the university. But now I guess they're not able to do that because Miami's affiliation's changed.
As long as my degree still says Miami, then I'm okay with it. I necessarily don't like driving back and forth, but if I have to take a class there, then that's fine.
There have been differing opinions regarding the split between the Oxford and branch campuses of Miami University. Hopefully we'll learn more about this subject as the semester comes to a close. I'm Annalise Smith, Word on the Street, Miami Television News.
A local Oxford resident was honored with a statewide award, Laura Henderson, former chairwoman of the Historic and Architectural Preservation Commission, was honored October 18th at the Ohio History Connection State Historic Preservation Office Awards. Awards are presented in two categories: public education and awareness, and preservation merit. Henderson was one of these three recipients in the state to be honored for public education and awareness projects. Henderson says she hopes that this recognition will not only encourage people to continue and expand the programs, but bring public attention to Oxford as a caring community that respects and preserves its rich culture and historic architecture.
Moon Co-op celebrates its 3rd year anniversary in Oxford this month. Moon Co-op is a small, full-service grocery store in Oxford's Tollgate Mall. Moon is owned by local consumers and has over 575 member owners living in Oxford, which is equivalent to 15% of the local households in the area. These tiny-scale Oxford area growers and producers generate volumes that are much too small for the large stores to handle. The large stores require uniformity of appearance and predictability in output that small local producers can't meet. Moon will be locally sourcing turkeys for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday.
As Miami football wraps up their season, the basketball team is preparing for theirs. For this week's Red Hawk Rewind, MTN reporter Vanessa Thornton tells us what the team thinks will come this season.
In early November, the empty stands at Millett Hall will soon be filling up with Red Hawk fans.
Miami's men's basketball season is on the horizon. This year, the men's basketball team will be playing 17 regular home games. Returning player and captain of the team, Will Sullivan, is really looking forward to what this season will bring.
This is the best group that we've had since I've been here. We really have a lot more depth than we've had in the past. We got a deep bench, and just in terms of basketball ability, we're at a much higher level than we've been in the past.
During his time at Miami, Sullivan played in every single game with 52 career starts. Another player on the team is Jared Eustace, a sophomore guard from Brisbane, Australia. Last year, he played in all 31 games and enjoys the spirit of American basketball.
I came here for the opportunity to play in college because we don't have that back home.
Jared is optimistic about this season and knows the team will come together.
The bar is set pretty high for us. We got a lot of expectations, and I think we're going to do pretty well.
Will is ready for the season to begin and believes his team will bring strong energy to the court.
Just come out and support us. It's going to be a fun team. We're going to be fun to watch. A lot of energy, a lot of athleticism. It's the kind of basketball game that's fun to watch for fans. So I hope that you guys make it out, and we won't disappoint you.
Although Red Hawks have several new players this season, they know this year will be different. Reporting at Millett Hall, this is Vanessa Thornton.
The Miami University Club of Fashion Design is looking for models for their spring fashion show. They are holding open casting calls next week to prepare for the event. They will be held November 11th and 12th in the Armstrong Student Center from 7 to 9 p.m. If you have any questions, please contact Rachel Mickey.
Investigators think they know what made the Antares rocket explode just seconds after it lifted off from Virginia launch pad. Orbital Sciences President and CEO David Thompson says one of two main engines used to launch the rocket failed. Orbital Sciences plans on continuing with its nearly $2 billion contract with NASA to deliver supplies to the International Space Station. The failed AJ-26 engine will no longer be used to launch the rocket.
This week on The Taste, Miami students Justin Algie and Meg Patrick, members of Vision Dance Company, show us how they get down to David Banner. Take a look.
Everybody in my city pushing keys, and that's all these kids see. If that's the only thing they hear, then that's the only thing they'll be. We call it swag, swag, swag. We call it swag, swag, swag. The homies is busting slugs, the women is shaking it. Guess a white girl call us Zilla, and we just sit back and laugh and call it swag, swag, swag. We call it swag, swag, swag.
Banner, let me get them, let me speak up. Let me tell them about swag, let me tell them about fraud. Let me tell them about pride and growing up black in a land so cold you can freeze your soul. If you don't have your wits about you, I will out you. If you talk that swag shit loosely, I've been chilling on tour around the world and most of the egos really don't move me. I came from the hood, but I came up good. My mama raised me right. I was more into Malcolm than into talcum, different kind of fight. I seen in these sell out who they really are for fame and money. Denounce a profit just for profit with no interest to stop it. My calculations showing as a people we regressing. Most of the rappers I know are intelligent, but they would never bless you with a lesson. They would rather feed you the bitches, this and guns like us can clown. They ain't concerned with your block, cause they be in the burbs now. What's worse, a white supremacist plotting to kill you with evil? Or black faces on the TV poisoning our people? Mentally in the streets, our brains are in a body bag. I hope you vote Obama twice, but some of you won't. Just blame it on your swag. Swag.
More than 13 years after the Twin Towers fell on September 11th, the World Trade Center is open again. The One World Trade Center is home to the publishing company Condé Nast, publishers of Allure, Vogue, Vanity Fair, and many others. Around 170 of Condé Nast's employees moved into the building this week. The skyscraper took 8 years to build and is now the tallest building in the United States.
Over 100 artists and dancers came together from all over the world to participate in Global Rhythms. MTN reporter Rachel Tracy has more.
Miami University had the rare opportunity to host Global Rhythms, which is a performing arts experience for all Miami University students, and it took place right here in Hall Auditorium.
I got a call out of the blue from Srinivas, who is the kind of the single driving force, the main driving force between, of the Global Rhythms experience.
This has been a completely different experience from what I've been exposed to, because in the Indian classical dance scene is very, very structured, and this is completely freestyle, and it has pulled me out of my comfort zone. Never done something like this, but I'm loving every minute of it.
Something that this production really makes clear is the community building nature of music and the arts. It's such a joy to see people from the college and senior citizens from the community and international artists coming together. There's very few places that these different types of people would come together.
A popular band comes back to Miami to relive their first performance. Time Flies is a YouTube sensation that has made it big by uploading new songs and covers every Tuesday. They will be coming to Brick Street, and tickets are sold out online, but more tickets are being sold at the door the day of the concert. Visit Time Flies' YouTube page to check them out.
Thanks for tuning in to Miami Television News. Make sure you tune into next week for your campus and Oxford news.
Like us on our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Miami TV News. I'm Bonnie Meibers.
And I'm Ariel Wiley. Have a great week.
Mm-hmm.